Yo, 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 it's your boy B, and today on the bench we have the WB12 Pro by Jiusi. Now, I'm not sure if I say that right, but I apologize if that's not how you pronounce it. Somebody please help me in the comments. However, I do want to talk about this truggy. I haven't owned a truggy before. If I have, I've forgotten about it, so it's irrelevant. But just the first time I picked this thing out of the box, I was impressed. Like, the weight on this thing is just wow. Oh, look at that suspension, bro. That is beautiful suspension. Anyways, when I picked out the box, it has some really good weight on it. So I'm curious to weigh it because I do have a scale somewhere. And then as I started to unpack everything and go, I was doing making a unboxing video. I have those on the YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, or TikTok. You can check those out. However, this thing is amazing. First of all, this body, I love it. I'm not a big fan of blue, but the way they did this blue here, matching the tires, and then the purple, it's like a two-tone purple, and then throwing the red and black. Red is my favorite color, black obviously, and so them doing it like that is just amazing. I actually really like it. No complaints there. I wouldn't change the body if I had to. The other thing that I like right off the back, as soon as I pull this cover up, everything looks beautiful under here. Everything is packed nice, all cable management looking good. But let's talk about a few of these things that I actually liked. I'm not used to doing reviews. This is not my style of review. I just usually open the box, get excited, go run it. But the first thing I noticed is there's a lot of aluminum on here. They have aluminum shock tower, aluminum motor mount. They have aluminum turnbuckles, aluminum drive shafts. That's an aluminum, that's sway bars, rear and front sway bars on this thing. They have an aluminum center brace. Of course, it comes included with the battery. The battery plug, that's an XT60 pre-mounted on there, so it doesn't move around. I love that. It has a switch right here, which I've never had problems with switches. It has a beautiful CAN motor right there. That's a brushless motor. That looks like it's a 2845 3600 kV. It says BL motor. So I'm excited. This thing looks like it packs some power. And then when you listen to the truck, just the gear mesh sounds so good. It's so smooth. I keep playing with that suspension. Not sure how many amps this ESC is, but it does take 3S. And after I do the initial run and everything, I'll open the diffs to see what's in there. I'll start opening things to see what it is, but I want to run it first the way they send it to me, which I am truly excited. I haven't installed the wing yet, but it does come with the rear wing, which does look really good on it. As you can see on there, I think I'll put the stickers once I'll give it the first run and see how it actually performs. Now, I am so excited. Again, they do give you a lot of extra parts. I believe this is for the steering. Those knuckles right there are this right here, and then they give you some turnbuckles and whatever those pins that go over there are. They give you extras of those, which I really like. They actually give you some solid stuff. And then you also have some tools. You have some Allen keys. Allen. And then you get the wrench. Got some little sticky foam. Oops. And then some zip ties. And then I believe this is a speed pinion. I will check on that to see how many teeth this is. And I believe that's how you can achieve that or attain that 80 kilometers per hour, which I believe translates to like 49 or 48 miles per hour, if I remember well. Also included in the box, you get a 20-watt charger for your battery. It is a balanced charge style chargers, which I like this because I don't think it puts a lot of strain on the battery. Just slow trickles charges it, which is really good. They do give you a UK style plug, but you get an adapter that you can use with that and just stick it on there. You'll be good to go. Of course, the wing. I think these are the wing mounts, and that's about it. Oh, and yes, you do get a transmitter. That I've used these transmitters before. I always like them because they have this carbon fiber skin on there. I can reach it with my thumb very easily. It looks pretty simple. It's a 4-channel transmitter. I see channel 3 and 4 right there, and receiver, I believe. So once I get into it, I'll see. I did install some batteries, so I should be able to turn it on. And I should also be able to turn this on. If I can do it one-handed, I will. I might have to end this, connect it, and then make another video. But let's see if I can. Oh, I was able to. So let us try this out and see how this actually runs. That sounds good. Let me see if I can prop this car somewhere. Give me 1 second here. That way it's not on the ground. I can give it a little bit of throttle. All right, that seems to be good. Solid, all right. Oh, steering plenty power. Let me put it here down. So first, my apologies. Steering got plenty of power. That's actually pretty good. Sounds good. Sounds like it's metal gears too. So I'm not complaining there. And then let's see how much throttle this thing is. I might have to raise it up a little bit more actually. Because if those tires balloon, there we go. Now that's proper. Oh, that's pretty good. That's actually decent wheel speed. I believe this thing will go pretty quick. Again, we just gotta update that pinion, upgrade the pinion. I don't know why I got a tongue twister right there. And we should be able to get more speed, but it sounds fast. It sounds vicious. That drivetrain sounds really good. But guys, I don't want to talk some more. I know I've already rattled on too long. This is not my style of video of doing reviews and talking about how the car really is. But again, how can we not talk about this beautiful car when it has a chassis that's built like this? Look at that. That is a beautiful chassis. But I think it's time that we go run this thing. Yeah, guys, I'm so excited. This thing feels great, feels amazing. Like I said, I do have a GPS unit right here that we're gonna throw in and see. Can you fit that? No. And see if we can get. I have to probably stick it over on top of the body once I put it back together. But just based on this, I feel it's gonna go. Oh, that feels good. Like it feels like it has power, and I'm sure we can always increase because again, there's always room for upgrades, but I don't think this will need it. It has a lot of upgraded parts. Even the steering, if you see right there, I'm noticing that it does have aluminum parts to it. It does have plastic, but there is some aluminum too there. So there's a lot of aluminum on this car, and I think that's just to help make it solid because it feels solid. Not sure how much it weighs, but I do have this little scale thing right here, and we can test it out. Now the box says, I believe I read it somewhere. It says 1.3 kgs right there. Not sure. So I'll have to put this unit in kgs right there and see if we have the same. I don't know, just a sense of gravity, but says 1.17 kgs. Now that's not including the body is off and the wing is off. So once I install that, I'll do another test and tell you exactly how much it weighs, but they're pretty close. It's pretty much that, and I believe that this has a little bit of weight on it and the wing has a little bit of weight on it, so that'll put it to 1.3. I guarantee you that'll do that, but it has some really good weight on there. Now, and then again, I'll see you once I take it out, which will be the next clip. It's your boy Ozzy B, and today we're at El Nido Park. We're going to be featuring the WB12 Pro, and I'm so excited because I just found out they have an actual RC track right there. As you can see, it's already some kids over there, so I'm excited to see. There you go. All right, guys, this is round 2. This time I'm going to try to drive better. Please do not judge me. Again, I'm going to stay in this area just so I can practice a little bit, but it jumps really well. And it just like slides around though. Okay, don't full throttle. Those are beautiful jumps, man. I just wish I could drive better. I don't know if it's me or it's maybe the track. I don't know. I've never driven on a track, so I don't know. Oh, now we're stuck. What's going on? Oh, no.
Oh no. Did we break it already? Man, I was starting to really enjoy this. The way it jumps. We gotta... What's happening? Okay. Maybe not hit the big jumps as hard. Oh man, I thought I was going to... Because when I was doing the wheel speed yesterday on the bench, I was like, this is not fast enough. But man, this is... She handles, bro. Those corners, though. Let me see. Can I do it? See, you can't... If you turn, I'm sliding out, and you got... I wonder if I need gyro or something. That would help me, because I'm not used to... Oh, man, I can't see it. Ay, ay, ay. This is gonna be about what I'm doing all day. Just walking across this thing, flipping this thing over, until I learn. I brought enough batteries. I'm sure you're judging me, but it's a judgment-free zone. Somebody's gonna tell me it's not Planet Fitness, but that's okay. Guys, whoa, my God. See, I don't know why I spin out in them corners. I don't know how it needs to be tuned, but this thing drives. It handles pretty good though. Like, she has. Honestly, yeah, I think it's just the track, like it's too loose, and then some of it is like there's not enough grip. I think if they prepped it, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's meant for bigger cars, but oh, nonetheless, this is good right here. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do these little jumps right here. It looks a lot cleaner. I know this is not how you run on track, and you're probably gonna judge. Those were clean though. Let's come back. I'm terrible at this. Oh! Ooh, that was nice. Nice save. Man, I like it. It grips good. It handles good. It's just my driving is really terrible. But again, even with those jumps and everything I was doing, it's like this chassis, everything, it feels solid. It feels very well built. Whoa. Okay, slow down on the jumps. I told you I'll be walking around a lot, so y'all better forgive. Maybe let's try to do them little circles in there. This little track right here, can I just go around and around? That may be easier. Maybe. It spins out. That's my only issue. Like, why are you spinning out? See. And I think a gyro might be good in this. So I don't know if it's my driving, it's just the tires with this type of the way it is. I don't know, but see, I spin out when I'm trying to, or maybe I'm just putting too much turning when I didn't need to. Just little input is what's necessary, and I'm busy giving a full turning. So maybe it's my driving. If I practice some more, I guarantee I will get better. So if I practice in this little, trying to keep it in this little turn circle. Oh, good. I didn't want to walk back there. I think that's, but look at how it handles, man. Handles so well. I think it's just my driving. Because when I just gotta lower my steering inputs. Whoa, we're not trying to go over there. Not yet, at least. Yeah, so I was putting too much steering input, and it just requires just a little bit. Just a little steering, just a little, just enough to get into the turn, and then you let loose. And that was like, I didn't even thought all this dust is in my eyes now. But it jumps so well though. That's the part I like about this thing. Like the way it jumps. Look at that. That's beautiful. Come back this way. All right, let's hit that jump again. I want to capture, but I want to go a little straight. Don't come for me. No, you see, I already messed that up. She is crazy when she mad. Whoa, that's a beautiful jump. It jumps really nice, bro. Like I really like. I think this jump right here is nice. I want to capture, like, catch the air when I'm in the air. Like, if I can run up all those jumps, this one will be really good. So, let us position her, it, whatever. Ah! Should we do the big jump? The big boy jump? Ah, scared. Okay. I think we will. I want to hit it at full speed, see if we can clear this whole thing. And if I catch that, oh, that will be beautiful. Beautiful as can be. I want to catch the air too. That was almost saved. Bro, this thing is just taking though. That'll do. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. I think she got it in her too. Once you really hook up, you're hooked up. I don't want to get hit though. Let's see. Oh yeah, baby. Getting that curve. Okay. Yeah, you can't just full throttle this thing, but let's try to catch some jumps over there. I'll go on the other end, I'll shoot it up and see if it lands nice, because those will be great jumps. But this thing, man, I'm in love. I gotta come to the track more often and practice driving on the track. Let's see what's on the other side. First, sure my stuff is safe over there. Well, it ain't nothing, but it's just there, so it's just going through this. Oh, it's like loose dirt. Nah, it's not gonna work. Well, I'm just making. Ooh, why is it that I'm always drawn to the baseball? I got a whole track here, but I love me some baseball field, bro. I don't know if they'll allow me here. Let's see for a second. Just, I don't have my GPS either. Nah, let's send it back to sender. Hit that big jump. No, that big jump already determined. It's dangerous. Yeah, if you full throttle, like the back just spins out, you see. It goes to the left. Oh, what happens? I think we got dirt in there. Why does it spin out to the left? Like, I think like something is binding, so in either one of the wheels, so that whatever is slower turns to that direction. I think that's what's happening, because when you full throttle it does to the left. Oh, beautiful jumps. See, it does that again. So I think something happened to it, but overall, why is it going to the left, bro? And then when I try to turn, yeah, I think there's too much dirt. I gotta take it apart and clean it or something. See, it's not turning. I think my server is what's messed up too. And the battery is like, I'm out here. Let's fix that really quick. I'm gonna try a few more jumps and then we'll head on out and put everything together. So I just finished fooling around, doing some just back and forth on that track, figuring out how to drive. Then I learned maybe I was just not driving very well. It just requires very little steering input. But while we're here, I think it's a good time to check temperatures. Did I bring the temperature gauge? I think I did. I apologize for the background. I should have been facing that way, but the bench is over here. It's my little temperature gauge. Thingamabob, this thing right here by Power Hobby. I love this. Alright, battery temperature is 94, ESC 103, 98, 105, motor 128. Yeah, that's pretty hot. So the motor, because I could feel the heat through the chassis where the motor was. It's like, was it the differential? When I grabbed it, was really warm somewhere over here. But nonetheless, the motor is, I may have to put a fan on this, so about 128, 131. All right, okay, I'm sweating all over the place. Okay, we'll let it chill for a second, and then I'll put a new battery in. I'll see how much power the battery has left, but we'll do that, and then I'll throw it back on the track. This time I'll try to drive a little bit better. All right, guys, so after further inspecting this, I noticed that one of my wheels was just free spinning, so I think we stripped up the hex on this. Now these tires are really good. They feel good now. I think they just need to be broken in. And it was driving well, but all of a sudden it was just drifting to the left. Every time I start driving, it just pulls to the left, so I figured something was wrong. But I think the wheels, the hex stripped. I don't know if I can find a way to fix that to where we can drive it again, but we'll definitely get that replaced. I'm really impressed. The quality of this, the suspension on this thing is amazing. Like, it was just taking those jumps really well. I even mounted the camera back here. I'm gonna show some of those clips, or if you've already seen some of the clips, but it was really just handling really well. I'm gonna clean this up, and then we'll see how much damage we got, see what happened. We'll inspect it. I just wanted to drive it the way it was meant to be driven,
before I start taking anything apart and see what's going on. And at some point I was actually pushing it, I was sending it, and it was taking it. That 7075 aluminum chassis and parts, they really handle it. Feels like a professional car. It feels like it was built, it feels like any of the other high-end cars, honestly. Like, you don't, when you pick this up, you don't feel like it's light, you know, you don't feel like you're being cheated out of anything with the Pro name. No, it feels exactly like you think it would. And just to also, I'd said I was gonna wait for y'all. I don't know if this thing has power. All right, that's kgs. We're going to find somewhere to hook this, and this weighs 1.25 kgs. How much is that in pounds? That's 2.88 pounds right there. So that is the weight of this car. It feels pretty good for its size and how small it is. Honestly, it's everything on here is quality. I can say that. I enjoyed this. This was my first time driving at a track. As you can see, I actually completed a full track. So I need to practice. It takes practice, especially in the turns and curving. You have to. It's throttle control and also steering control, because sometimes you just need very little steering input, very little, and it goes. So I'm excited. I'm going to put the speed pinion that came with this. I believe it's in here somewhere. That little guy right there. I'm gonna chuck that in, and then we'll do like a speed run and see if we can actually get that speed. I accidentally left my GPS. I'll do that on the street so we can actually, I can't even do a speed right now because the tire is messed up. But this WB12 Pro was a blast, honestly. Thank you for sending it to me. I appreciate it. But guys, I enjoyed myself. I really did. I'll catch y'all on the next one, and then we have more fun. Okay, just a quick update on the WB12 Pro. Earlier when I was at the park, the wheel was spinning. Yeah, focus. What happened was it snapped that the little pin that holds the hex. Easy fix, guys. The hex itself, it's perfect. I thought it stripped the hex, but it didn't. So it's just the pin that broke and snapped in there. So we're gonna fix that, and we're gonna go back, because that was tons of fun. I am so excited. It's so simple. This thing lasted, and it handled, and it took everything. Guys, I think I have a new favorite.